Okay, so here I am. Okay, so start. It's my first stream of 2026, and happens to be on the second day of 2026. So, wait, it meant to be first stream on the first day of 2026. No, that couldn't happen. So I went with first stream on just pretty close. The second, just the second day of 2026. So, I just started off at 2026 with stream. Okay, I'm gonna play the Duke's Mailball. Oh, I like the black. No. Who is it? Mississippi State. Alexa, who's playing in the Duke's Mayo Bowl? Yeah, go Charlotte. Hello. Oh yeah, that's it. I'll use gold. Oh, what about gold? They're under gold jersey. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That eats. That's it. Using the lingo the kids use. Well, I still consider myself a kid. Okay then. I'll make it. Alrighty. Well, here we go. Dude, I do like mayonnaise. Oh, I do love some Duke's mayonnaise. Okay. Partly cloudy. Okay. Duke's mail. 3 minutes. Okay. Here we are.
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America.
Yeah, Charlotte,
Stadium
North
as a couple
Carolina.
teams square off in a game
It's
that is
Charlotte,
often
North Carolina.
filled with
Yeah.
hijinks and fun.
Oh,
The
that's a
Duke's
nice
Mayo
one.
Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered
Yeah,
will be
Charlotte.
impacted greatly by what happens in this
Bank
game.
of America,
As
Panther
we'll see a
Stadium.
squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Excellent. Not even. Erickson.
Kickoff kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pittman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Mississippi State's offense will start this game off. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when we were not playing. But it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Okay, I call the blitz.
To the left on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Good shot.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Got it in the middle, it's Fields. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And the Demon Deacons have enough for the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short, and no doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the team. Easily picked that.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll come to the line.
Oh, what did I pick?
Facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. It's caught. He got loose, almost passed it, finally dragged down at the 32. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle.
What's that noise? Is it bell?
If you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Touchdown.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front,
How to tackle that guy.
Job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Cover 6.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? To the air, it's Shapen. Pressure, he's going up top. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away.
I put in traffic.
A great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the...
Oh, God.
And picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there.
Right.
He throws it, unfortunately.
You don't do it, yeah, it happens.
Bad decision by the QB there.
I don't need to do
State
that.
going up tempo.
All right, this isn't.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready. He did not make a good throw.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Throwing right.
Again.
Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Yeah, it was a great start. What's your first start? Shut up.
He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Grab behind the line. It's Booth. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw on second down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the right. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Gets it out fast.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Duke's
It looks smaller compared to
social media buzzing for a variety of reasons. And for 2 quarters of football, that is the case. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the 2nd half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half.
Oh, crap.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
There wasn't anything I could do against that.
Situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Fires to the right. And they can't
He stepped in front of me. He stepped in front.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams
Shut
are
up.
just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And the return
I can't
man is
punt
no
it
place
well.
to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end route.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, it looked right there like the offense may have had him caught off guard with the jet sweep. Almost scored the touchdown. He just tackled up the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's as if these guys have been allergic to the end zone. They'll try to overcome it on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Up and over. Yam will be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. He'll start this drive firing. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are.
That keep happening.
Just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, God.
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, right. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And he's got that Biden speed, like I run by you. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
Here he comes with the return. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Final play of the quarter coming. Hand off from the shotgun. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Mississippi State right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Shapen. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them. And
oh, God.
Picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down.
Why they
good return on the
stupid? Why called up play?
Talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
To run the ball.
Looking for space. It's Booth. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page. And they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And if they can nudge this one forward just a bit, that might wrap things up here. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to
do that for you.
Get him closer to the line of scrimmage and fire right when the ball snapped. He's coming downhill, doing a good job erating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Got him downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Going for the big play. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Offense getting set for first down. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football.
All right, that was good.
Give up the football.
Good game.
Defensive
game.
Over if I just take a knee.
In the
Both
first
teams
game, if
three
you start asking
interceptions.
about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're
That's
looking
a good
at it
Duke
because
fan.
in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points.
I didn't
We're
look
not
at the
used to seeing
highlights.
a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right
Stockmeyer.
here,
I like
gotta
him
love
this
the way
side
they
of
played
interception.
defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was a safety came in. Oh, this was nice. This was sweet. That was a good interception. I really lost. Oh, that's okay. Forty-fourth completion rate, that's not good. I was doing good, I messed up. Claiborne. 62. Fields. I was a wide receiver. Well, tight end second. I like my tight end. Alexa, who is Arizona playing? Next game. Alexa, who are the Arizona Wildcats playing? Well, that counts as their home team. Okay. And they have team match. What? Where are they playing again? SMU. Oh, I like that. Oh, that. Or red pants. I don't know. Alright. I'll do the opposite. Wait. I did white jersey. Undo. I need blue pants on them. I need white pants on. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Oh, DirecTV holiday. I didn't know it was DirecTV. Okay, advance again. 3 minutes, clear.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to San Diego, one of the great cities in this country, and Snapdragon Stadium, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. But today, the site of one of the great bowls every year, the Holiday Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there, ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And how about that start for this offense? You know, oftentimes you see teams just trying to get into a rhythm, maybe an easy completion to get their quarterback feeling good. Not this offense. They take a shot and find an explosive play right out of the gate.
And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. So the Essen Mustangs offense will go to work for the first time today. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by in the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the start.
I did a big start and then I couldn't do anything after that.
Anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They're going back to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the ball. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Now on
We let that fat guy in.
Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Unloads to the right. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field.
That defense is annoying.
Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the day. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this route.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes the catch. It's Bailey. Stopped after making the catch. A completion, but not quite enough for the 1st down. 3rd down coming for this offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Mustangs want to move quickly. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackle was made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Mustangs are on the move. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw it, Stone. Pocket starts to collapse. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge looks.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped over 15. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for a crease. It's Conley. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, he swats the ball to the ground.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Bailey. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. Looking to throw it again. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Stone. He'll take a deep shot here. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Pulls it in, it's Murphy. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ball in plus territory, 1st and 10, under a minute to go. We might get a touchdown before halftime. Fires to the middle.
Oh.
Pass on the way, it's kicked off.
No.
Run. He's at the 40.
Get him.
And
fucking
it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Mustang. Just one moment, and all of a sudden the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. Now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed.
Shut up.
Interception. First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball is going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Fifita. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense coming.
Are you kidding me?
Huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the
Are you serious?
They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started.
What?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Might as well restart.
Kickoff team on the field ready to start this postseason classic.
Alright.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will get the first swing of the game. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Conley. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Getting the spot on, agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception. But great coverage by the defender.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, and now they face a 3rd down. Murphy. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Arizona going back to work with another first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. They're wearing this defense down on the opening drive. 12-play coming. Now it's third and short. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Looking downfield, it's Fafita.
Touchdown.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mustangs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They're like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first, as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now on first down from the 30. They go to the ground. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting those conversions.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He's looking to throw it. A strike downfield. And the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And the unthinkable just happened. You're the offense. You're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board, but you can't turn the ball over. And now all of a sudden they've given it back, and there's an opportunity for the opponent now to widen their lead.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Conley. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He's going to pass. He's going to fire deep. He's got it upright. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of...
Oh, my God.
Snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. He's going to throw deep right side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. First down here from the offense. To the air. It's Fifita. Unloads to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Sends it downfield.
Oh, my God.
Now it's picked off.
Again.
Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Working the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He finds his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to get it through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Gonna run it. It's Conley. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego.
He's good for Panther. They're not, but T-Mac don't look like that.
And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man.
Alexa, what's the weather?
He's finished playing on Saturdays. He's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only
Oh, God.
All kinds of running room. And they'll do more than move the chains.
Why isn't anyone there?
More than 30 yards down the
Oh,
field
blitz.
before it's finally stopped.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. And that one will give them the lead. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than any.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off to the 26.
When did I say something?
Leaves it with the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing ground.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field to see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. From the gun, running back gets to give. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that 1st down on that one.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
The inside handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Murphy. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. He fires a bullet to the right. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's McMillan. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down. Play number 10 on this series. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout.
What do you do? Why do you stop?
Quarterback just put it out there a little too far. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with got some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Stone. A deep throw is the clock.
Oh, why is no one down?
Off he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver.
Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. Can you believe that? Scooped up that fumble and took it all the way back for 2. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's taking the deep shot. Snags it down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They use the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, SMU. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
They came back.
These guys
How are y'all winning?
Look at this. I show you, I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't make it 10. Take that thing all the way back.
Every time I pass the team, I can
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. He wants a big play here late. And he's got it inside the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to cripple.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Dances away from one. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with a win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They stink. A lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss.
Come on, get on with
So
it.
watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Every time I go to team match play, it's through interception. That was nice. I lost by 10 points. Could have been one. There's interception. Okay. How many interceptions did I throw? That's enough. I throw a lot of red zone. You always break the chips out when you want. It's so stupid. Total offense 223. 53 completion. So 120. Completion. 120. Completion rating. Well, that's the end of the stream. My first game went well. Play Wake Forest against Mississippi State. The Duke's Mail Ball won is Wake Forest. Against this was hard. SMU. Holiday Wall. I play Arizona. SMU beat me like that. Had to restart. Of course, they're not doing it. They restarted. So I don't think I would have won anyway. So, either way. So, yeah, that's the end of the stream. So, I saw people skim to watch, so thanks for that. So, this was my first stream of 2026 on the second day of 2026. So, like that. Not on the first day, but on the second day. So, yeah. So, here's to more great streams this year. Let's see how it goes. Okay, bye.